Today, I built a Lego set following all the rules and requirements that a true Lego designer would have to follow. I built this in under 24 hours just to prove that I truly have what it takes to be a Lego designer. To start, I drew up a list of all the official rules a Lego designer would have to follow. For 1, there's no illegal building techniques. 2, you're not allowed to have very many minifigures in a set. And 3, the price is to be so terrible that it makes you think that taxes are gonna have to wait. Now with getting those very, very important rules out of the way, I moved on to the next piece of the puzzle. What exactly am I going to build? So with that, I hopped onto the very trustworthy internet to find some very great responses. I got some very intriguing ideas such as Borg's Tower, the Avengers Endgame battle, and some not so much, like Among Us. Despite all the setbacks, I finally decided on what I was going to build. Borg's Tower. Yeah, I'm gonna build Borg's Tower. I started by quickly laying out a 16 by 16 base to support the build. From there, I grabbed some tiles and stabilized it from there. I began to start making a sidewalk design on the front of the build. From there, I started building the structure and ran into a very quick problem. Well, since I don't have infinite parts like a real Lego designer, I guess I gotta say goodbye to an old set. I'm doing it for the views. With my new parts in hand, I quickly got back to work on assembling the walls. I very quickly ran out of bricks and had to destroy yet another set. I did it again. Rip Spider-Man, no way home mock. I used some basic snot techniques to build some cool LED lights on the front of the build. First floor is complete. From there, I began laying out the second floor after putting a Technic layer beneath and some windows. After that, I began designing the roof and adding some basic tiles to support it. From there, I finished up the roof, and now that I had the majority of the exterior done, other than small details, I moved to the interior. The interior is not looking great, boys. For the interior, I started laying down light gray tiles, added a welcome bench, and finally added some bright blue tiles to complement the exterior of the build. From there, I reshifted my focus to the exterior so that it didn't look like this. From there, I started utilizing the Technic bricks on the side of the build to put some cool textures on the side of the build. At that point, I was satisfied with how everything was looking other than the roof, so that's where I shifted my focus. With the build pretty much completely done, it was time to move on to the minifigure selection. Hi, Mini Lloyd, Derek, Android General Guy that I have no idea what his name is, and no Cyrus Borg minifigure, because that's what a real Lego designer would do. With that, the set was complete. We have Kai on the rooftop, Dareth in the lobby, and the Nindroid making an innocent drug deal with Lloyd up front. And after some long and hard decision making, I decided that this set will be $350, no questions asked. With that, time was up. I had successfully made a Lego set in under 24 hours. This set had 4 minifigures, 376 pieces, and is going to retail for $350 USD. But the question was still in the air. Do I really have what it takes to be a Lego designer?